Chris Frank, and I'm a mechanical engineer that specializes in race car parts. We design cylinder heads, intake manifolds, camshafts, valve train, anything to do with an induction system on a race engine and an OEM engine, but we stay in the racing sector. I started Frankenstein in 2015, so we're going on almost 16 years old this year. And when I started, I had several great mentors that still allowed us to do a lot of work in the NASCAR sector, in the pro stock sector, some Formula One stuff. And that was before Formula One was what it is now. And that is what kind of grew my career. I was able to start off as R&D, primarily. Companies would hire me to design port programs or intake systems for them, and it was proprietary to them, and that was really the start of it. Really in my garage.
Really?
Yeah, literally in my garage with a grinder, a flow bench, and late nights and 7 days a week, and just trying to get ahead a little bit. And I failed a million times and learned once, and by failing a million times, and just progressively kind of went from there. I've got a great group of guys. So we try to build a family here. I couldn't do what we do as a company without all of these guys and gals. It takes a team. We succeed as a team, we fail as a team. And I've always believed that. Same way I've always treated a situation. If we were working with a race team or a customer, we're either going to succeed together or we're going to fail together. We've won almost every style of racing. We've won the championship in almost everything, whether it's motorcycle racing to dirt track to asphalt to drag race to you name it, we've done it. Boat racing, offshore boats, pro mod boats, and it's just everything is so different that you're constantly learning, because you can take certain things that you learn from one situation and you can apply it to another, and it makes you that much better because you're not so narrow-minded. And it's not that people try to be narrow-minded, or it just happens. You just fall into that comfort zone, as I say it. And we take jobs in all the time. I mean, our latest endeavors have been going after exotic OEMs. So Lamborghini, McLaren, and not meaning, oh, I just want to port these heads, but actually being a certified and approved OEM aftermarket company for these companies, which is really hard. It's a little bit different than General Motors and Ford, I'm not saying that's easy either, but the exotics are it's just another challenge. And one day we'll be modifying batteries. I mean, I hate to say that, but that just is what it is. So innovation drives me more than anything. So I'm a huge believer in buy the best thing that you can afford. Not everybody can afford the best, but buy what is in your available budget. And so, we're very lucky here to be able to have a nice dyno facility and have a Spintron, and we have CFD software. We have lots of tools that we get to use to our advantage, so we can progress a lot faster too than most. And we work as a team. So anytime there's a new product that we're trying to design, or there's a new racing series that has a very limited, restricted rules, we all evaluate it together. We all give our opinions. I'm sure you've seen there's probably 100 whiteboards in this building, and we just communicate. And I'm by far never always right. I try something, I might fail, and we try somebody else's approach, and ultimately we all figure it out together. Electric cars are going to be honest, in my opinion, I don't think that's going to slow the progression. I think so many people in this industry are very worried. I'm not saying that I haven't had my sleepless nights, but I look at it as fuel prices are going to get cheaper. racing is going to get more predominant because people are going to have the means to go do so. And it's just going to put that much more cash flow and people's disposable incomes into this, because battery cars are boring. I mean, yeah, they're fast and they're awesome and they serve a purpose, but who wants to go to a drag race or a road race or a circle track race or a dirt race and hear nothing? Like, there's no entertainment value there. And there's no seat of your pants as a driver, and the tone of the engine. I mean, all of those things make racing what it is. That's why we all love it. And the smell of the gasoline, or the nitro or the alcohol, whatever it may be. That's where, most of us as kids is like, it bites you. And you get hooked on it. There's so much bad information on the internet. And a lot of it comes from marketing. Marketing flow numbers, marketing, this head is the best for this. And it's so poorly done and misrepresentative for this industry that it makes me mad, because you have guys out there spending their hard-earned money to buy something that they really look forward to, and it's really not the right product for them. Or they bought it based on false advertising. So we try to educate, and our marketing was based on our personalities. So I like innovation. I like technology, even though I'm not great at computers, but I love the idea of technology, and progressing with time. So our marketing kind of followed that. I didn't want to be the same as everybody else. My guys and all of us as a group were not like most of these other cylinder head shops. Because the times have changed. Most of our competition that we feel is our competition, our shops have been around a lot longer than us. But where they started and where they are now, it's been hard for them to grow because they haven't progressed. They haven't listened to their customers. So I think in marketing, you also have to listen. You might not like what your customer is telling you, but they're telling you that for a reason. And that was another problem I faced. I was like, well, this is stupid. Why would I make this product? Who's going to use this product? But I finally listened, and I produced what people asked for, and we started testing what people asked for. And we were able to progress from there, and our marketing we want to keep it fresh. We don't want to be like anybody else. We're not like anybody else. I think there needs to be, and we are working on this, there's several projects that we were going to launch at PRI this year of completely new engine platforms. So you really can't call it a Ford, you can't call it a Chevrolet, you can't call it Dodge. It'll be a proprietary platform to Frankenstein. Obviously we have a lot of testing to do. We'll have a road going version, and we'll have two different pro mod / outlaw racing, as we would call it. The outlaw stuff will be billet manifolds and billet block, and the road going will be a cast version of all of it. We were super excited to launch that this year, and to be honest, we stalled a little bit with this year's just been tough on everybody. So we hope to launch that second quarter of 2021. That's hopeful. I would like to design the next, what we call the future. We've been working on that we've had these ideas for long time, but to develop a project like that, takes a lot of time, a lot of manpower, a lot of money, and it's just, we just couldn't just go do that. And so now I think we're at a point where we can really focus on that, and I think over the next few years, you're gonna see some really, really neat stuff. What we feel is going to be the innovative future of street going and racing. For more information on Frankenstein, give us a call at 817-556-2434. You can check us out on the web. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, we're there. Can't wait to see you. I am Chris Frank, and I am PRI.